Hello everyone. So today is 7th of April and yesterday we had an events day, RBI monetary policy. So the repo rate wasn't increased and that was a good signal for the market and market went up. But let me tell you that many big guys had this news beforehand. Okay, why? Because I can clearly show you with proof. That is, like in the morning, as you can see, we clearly at 9:19 I clearly said that call buying is going on. And the result was announced at 10 a.m, right? But just before that, these big guys, they were closing their call writing positions at 17,500. So as we discussed that the previous day there was some bearish RSI divergence that was getting created, and so market opened at a lower price and the call side premium were down by almost 30 to 40%, and they started closing their position so at 17,500, and that was huge call short covering was going on and call buying was being initiated. So it was not something like all of a sudden market went up hearing the good news. So the preparation was going on in the first 45 minutes. If you can see, like market was flat and clearly here call buying was going on and call short covering was being done. And now it was same for Nifty and Bank Nifty both, and suddenly at 10 a.m you see the jump. Okay, so we got to know beforehand, and yes, so this is India. Okay, so we should accept the fact that is anyone can be compromised, and so wherever money is involved, so things get easily compromised, and all these news gets released and the big guys take positions according to that. So what we have to do is nothing, but we can't do that. So these insider trading goes on and these illegal activities goes on, so we can't do anything about it. So the thing is that all we can do is we can analyze and see what the big guys are doing. Okay, and that's what we did. We took the full advantage, and 70,500 price just went up. I took it at 52 and it went just in 2 to 3 candles. It went to 1 from 10 a.m. I'm talking about. So it went to 110 above. So I closed it at 107.57. So and also I went and shorted 70,600. But when things reached for Bank Nifty and Nifty, when things reached the level that is the next resistance level, I closed my position, that is 17,622, and you see 41,278. so these levels were discussed earlier and they gave a very nice resistance, and things again came down. So that's where you need to book your profits. Okay, so then after that after this, market fell again. Here market was falling drastically and everyone thought now things are going to go below 70,500 as well. But here then also we clearly took a fresh bullish position, and what happens is that 1413 and 1353, so we were shorting the market. So did put writing at 35, did put writing at 45, so making the price average to 40 rupees. So the put writing we did at 17,600 in the money. Okay, and things are going to go up. So currently Nifty was 17,569, and so when during the expiry things goes up even by 30 to 40 rupees, so you get to capture the premium. Like for the option buyers also, it's a very nice advantage that the premium of 17,500, if you look at it call side, so it was at around 70 rupees. So if you have had bought it, like even Nifty goes up by 30 to 35 points, you get the 30 to 35 points premium, right? So yes, so the call price went from 75 to again 105 or more than that. So the thing is that yes, for the in the money put writers also, it's a very nice advantage, that is you suddenly get to eat a whole lot of premium. Okay, when things goes in your direction. And that's it, we had a bumper expiry. So if you are not being able to do such analysis, you are almost welcome to be a part of our derivatives indicators family. And that's it. And we did not take any positional trade because even the big guys are confused currently where market is going to go. So that's why we are for the past 2 to 3 days we are avoiding positional trades. Okay, and let's just confirm that with the end of the data as well. So talking first about the levels, if you can very well see 17,622 and then 41,287. So even if these levels sustain, so the index sustains above this level, so then Bank Nifty, the next level will be at 41,500, and if even that breaks on the upper level, so we have 41,853. And for Nifty we have at around 17,720 and 17,770. Okay, at the below levels, we have already discussed all these levels earlier also. And now coming to FIIs are now buying but not in huge quantity, but the DIIs are selling. So let's see what so now even like the FIIs in the index, so they have closed some of their short positions, very few, okay, in the futures, and also initiated a very few long positions. So that doesn't matter, okay, in the overall analysis. So we are going to go to that. And now Nifty is also up by a little bit, so not very huge up move, but yeah. Now let's come to our end of the day data. Looking at the end of the day data, if you see, they have initiated a very few long positions. So if they were sure that market is going to go to 18,000 in just 1 week or 2 weeks, so they would have initiated huge futures long positions, but which they are not doing. But they have closed a huge amount of future short positions on Wednesday. So as we clearly identified that with the help of the end of the day data. But this quantity is also not like something very negligible. So this is also a huge quantity. Okay. So if you can see the ratio between futures long and futures short, so it's almost future short is more than 4 times. Okay, the amount of futures long. So so get to know that I mean, it's not a joke. So the overall futures analysis is bearish, but again, if looking at the option chain, so if you look at put writing and call writing, so all have been closed. So call writing is more, but almost call writing yeah, so call writing is a little bit more, but almost they are in same quantity, so almost balancing out. I mean, they are taking non-directional position, but there is something to note, that is, if you have calculated the amount, the quantity of put buying positions that have been closed, so that matches with the amount of put writing positions that have been closed. So the put buying that we analyzed, the huge put buying that was done in the monthly option chain this week, we analyzed in our video. So that put buying is still there, even if you can understand like here. So I clearly said that put buying is has been done in the monthly option chain. So if you can understand, like, look at the call writing position, it's more than the put writing positions, as well as future short positions are there. If they are going to hedge all those positions with this call buying, with this amount of call buying, then why I mean, much more quantity is required to just hedge the very few futures long positions as well as the put writing position. So that's the thing, that is the FIs who did put buying, they are still carrying that in the monthly option chain again. And now let's come to the prop dex. So the prop dex is a little bullish. So we discussed even before the monetary policy also that the prop dex are bullish on the market. So, and you got to see like the prop dex clearly won. And that's again, if you go to the futures data for the prop dex, again almost flat on both the sides, so nothing conclusive from there. Okay, so overall, again, we should wait for further data to give some I mean, conclusion. But here it's like my final verdict for this would be like directionless. Okay, so why directionless? Because we have to analyze further data. So with this data, you can't say something like what. So we, as a trader, I have to look for this week. Okay, So this week, because of the put buying has been done in the monthly option chain, so this week I can't say something surely based on what has been done in the monthly option chain. Okay, so in the current one, almost like both the sides positions have been taken, but again not in huge quantity. So again, we can't say even that market would just consolidate. So that said, we have to look for, like, again, as I said on the yesterday's thing also, that we have to analyze what's the fresh thing or the fresh positions that are being taken, and we analyze that call buying was being taken and market went up. Okay, so again we have to analyze the fresh positions, and that said, I have discussed everything. So wait for further data and have patience. And also the option buyers, the last week you did not get you did not get such opportunities for put buying or call buying, but on the RBI monetary policy you got a very nice opportunity to make 2x. Okay, so that's it. Like, have patience, have give time, so everything will start falling in a direction, and then take the trade, and that will be a sheer short trade and you will be gainful. Okay, so what happens is that the more trades you take, so according to the law of large numbers, what happens is that you go to the mean. Okay, that means if your profit won't increase, like if you are taking more and more and more trades. Okay, so that's not advisable. So the more you take, the more you go to the so you tend to the mean profits, like whatever be the mean mean means average. Okay, so the average of, suppose you take the average of all the retail traders and take the average, obviously, like according to the SEBI data, it's going to come negative, right? So that means you are heading towards that is negative profit, so that means loss, right? So that's why don't take, like, even if I have seen that is even after such a wonderful uh, trades in the morning, people are still looking for trades even in the midday, during the midday when market is almost at its resistance zone. So what happens is that the more you take trades, so always if you want to predict the market, you would go wrong several, more than you go correct. Okay, so that's why whenever you're sure that the things are going to work out, so then only you should take the trade, and otherwise just have patience, wait and watch. And yes, again, 2 to 3 days you don't trade, you think that, oh, I won't be able to take money from the market, and this is the way it going to continue, and my life, my time is getting wasted. It's not like that. Things will come in your favor. You have to just wait and give it time. Okay, so that said, thanks for watching. Keep watching and keep learning and trade safely. See you in the next one.